Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by. Today, we'll be having a conversation with business owner Bonita Carlisle of Bonita's Pies. That is Bonita's Southern Style Sweet Potato Pies. Tell me about yourself as well as your business.
Okay, my name is Bonita Carlisle, and I am a graduate of the Mortar Alumni Program here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I love singing. I enjoy baking. Singing is my passion, but baking, yes, that's a double portion too because it all goes hand in hand because I have a jingle to go with it. So it all goes hand in hand and it ties in with everything.
Right.
I am a mother of one son who will be 21 next month. I enjoy people. I love the Lord. And even though we're going through this pandemic, I just thank God every day that I can open my eyes and embrace what's ahead of me, and just trust God.
Yes, yes, absolutely. All right. And so, I've already sampled your sweet potato pie. So just let the people, the newbies that have no idea what's going on about your pie, just tell them a little bit of, just a little bit of something about what it is, how you make your pies taste so good.
Well, I know this is going to sound crazy, but I think about how my grandmother used to have her sweet potato pie sitting on that top shelf that we couldn't touch down south,
Right.
And I pictured that sweet potato pie. But along with that sweet potato pie, I also grasped the taste of a pound cake, a caramel cake,
yes,
coconut cake.
Yes.
And I know it's a sweet potato pie, but my mindset was put it all into that. And once I was able to grasp that feeling,
right,
and it was November of 2005, I decided to pass out samples to my coworkers, and it was all she wrote.
Wow.
And at that point, it was a hobby for me. I wasn't serious,
Right.
It was a hobby. So as the years began to pass, I was doing all kind of vending events, things like that. But then 2012, you got to get your LLC. You got to get your licensing. I also attended University of Cincinnati Cultural Diversity Awareness Program. That was in 2012, and that was just the foundation of me building upon building. Because once I got into our Mortar Alumni Program,
yes,
which I always say, you got to have that DNA within you. Once you embrace being an entrepreneur, now sometimes you won't have the DNA in you. It'll just click, and that's okay. But for me, I had to have that DNA within me and learn new things. Oh, have I learned so many things. And you learn something new every day.
Right.
So there's always room to grow. You never know what's going to happen. And you have to always be ready.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that. You always have to be ready. It has to be ingrained in you. I don't have that talent. I don't have that gift of baking. So I am so grateful but that's okay. There are people out there that like you that can do it and bring it all together. Yes, I'm so appreciative of that. And also, I was looking at one of your past interviews, and I saw that you can do your pie as a vegan sweet potato pie. Now, how would that work?
Yes, I can. All of the ingredients, including the crust, is vegan.
Wow.
And I started, it's amazing how timing is everything. And I started out with it last year, and then towards, I would say, late summer, I sat down and I wrote it down in a book, one of my little crazy books. And I said, you're going to do this vegan pie, and you're going to write it down. You're going to write down the recipe until you get it, and you're going to do it. And so, voila.
Wow.
That was the launching of a vegan sweet potato pie. And it's good. I would say, now I'm not a vegan perfectionist per se,
right.
But I have had plenty of people sample the pies that knows. And the thing about it is that what I feel about a sweet potato pie is you want to embrace all circles, all cultures.
Right.
And one of the things about the vegan pie is that it's something that people are looking for.
Yes.
You know,
yes,
they want to have, you know, that's something. Yeah. And as they say, there's always a need and a want. Well, this is a need.
Yes, yes, it is. Because I need my sweet potato pie. And if it can be vegan, that's a bonus for me, because I'm on this new trend of something that I plan on doing long term of being vegan. So that's gonna definitely hit the spot for other people like me. They gotta have that little sweet, you know, after you have that good southern meal, those greens and you know that chicken or ham or whatever it is that you choose to eat. You gotta have some sweet to go right along with it. So I'm pretty sure your sweet potato pie will hit the spot. Yes.
Sitting right next to the collard greens.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. All right. So my last and final question to you, because I know also from research that you have your pies in certain markets, grocery stores, and like what is it, two grocery stores of the same business?
Yes.
Okay.
Jungle Gems International Fairfield location, which is here in Cincinnati, Ohio, and also Jungle Gems Eastgate, Country Fresh Market. That's here in Cincinnati. It's called Country Fresh Market on Vine. And I have also collaborated with Davis Cookie Collection.
Oh wow!
And it serves all kind of awesome desserts, and the sweet potato pies are in there too. So timing is everything.
Okay. So by your business being in that different market, what advice would you give someone who's basically trying to do the same thing as you, who's trying to just they have great ideas and they want to put their products out there? What would you suggest? Not just for baking, but any industry. Right.
Well, let me start out with the pie.
Okay.
So
absolutely.
Let me, because this is where I'm going with my idea.
Gotcha.
Okay, so here is the sweet potato pie.
Yes.
Okay, and this is the logo.
Okay.
So starting out with the sweet potato pie, one thing that I always knew, everybody makes sweet potato pies. We have so many awesome selections out there, but if you enjoy what you're doing, take your gift and your passion and run with it. Stay in your lane, because one person cannot satisfy the entire sweet potato pie connoisseur taste buds, you know.
Right.
So say if you like sewing, or if you like writing books, or if you like poetry, you take that gift that you have, get in your lane, don't look left, don't look right, look ahead and stay in your lane, pray about it, and God will open those doors. Another thing I would say, you gotta always be open for criticism, because in this kind of business as an entrepreneur, you're gonna have the positive, you're gonna have the negative. And you always have to be able to, listen to what they're saying, because you never know if it's going to benefit you. So as an entrepreneur, one of my very first hits, I would say, was I Hear Music in the Air, which is here in Cincinnati. It happens in the spring. And then the other hit was Goody's Barbecue. Now with Goody's Barbecue, that's a local barbecue place here in Cincinnati, Ohio. With Goody's Barbecue, the owner, I just happened to go to an event that they was having for leaderships, and I just passing out pie samples, right? Because samples is what sell. Right. Back to the entrepreneurs who are not baking. Always have a replica of your product, so people can see it, they can feel it, they know what they're getting, and then that's how you attract your attention. That's how I caught attention with customers. I always had samples at Goody's Barbecue. And I am so grateful for that opportunity, because that's one of the foundations that actually just put it out there. And people would come in for a barbecue, sweet potato pies, and I would post on Facebook, this goes all the way back. I believe I started in like 2014 with them, but it took time. Right. It didn't happen overnight. You never know who's going to come to your table and talk to you, and you don't know who they are.
Right.
And you have to know how to build a rapport. And also you got to know how to back off and just let it go.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So time, perseverance, definitely be patient, because if nothing happens overnight. That's awesome.
No.
That's awesome advice. That's
not
awesome advice.
At all.
Wow.
And it
awesome.
feels, when you look back, and when you look back where you started and where you're at now, okay, you can look at where you're at now, but hey, there's always room to grow.
Right.
There's always that door, that next door that's going to open up for you. But just look ahead, stay forward, and another thing too, surround yourself with positive people,
yes.
positive energy, those who love the Lord. Because all of that will come into play. So I could be getting ready to start an event or something, and I'm a basket case. I'm just all over the place. They're like, "Come here, girl, let's pray."
Right, absolutely, definitely.
Definitely. And that is what you need, because you're looking at, I don't want to call it a competition, but it's a win-win for everyone.
Right.
It's a win-win for everyone, because like I said, the industry is huge with whatever your gifts and talents are. It's huge, and you never know who's watching. You got to be, have it together, be on point.
As best as you can.
You're at the store somewhere.
Yes, absolutely.
You're at the store somewhere, you want to act up. Okay. People got cameras now.
Right, exactly. Don't I know that?
Right, they got cameras. How let it go? Wow.
Yeah. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. And I can tell you love what you do. Even though we've had little conversations here and there, I can just viewing your information on Facebook, I can tell you actually love what you do. And when you love what you do, you're going to give it your 100+%. You're going to give it your all. And I just applaud you for that. I thank you for taking this time out with me. I told you I wasn't going to hold you long. So I'm going to do you like a real Baptist church pastor. I'm not going to do you like them and say, oh, I'm going to give you about 30 more minutes and then we're still here talking. But I'm going to go ahead, because I know you have your business, that you have to handle. But once again, I really do appreciate you taking the time out to stop by and have a conversation. Okay, guys, thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed our conversation with Bonita Carlisle of Bonita's Southern Style Sweet Potato Pies. If you're interested in making a purchase, you can reach her at bonitaspies.com. That's BONITAS pies, PIES.com. Thank you, guys. You have a great day.